women are prophetic in nature, which means you can know when a man is not fine, even if he's smiling.
Deeper, sir.
But don't tell the man that you are not looking good because tell me that. No, create an atmosphere and the man will talk. The woman will also want to listen.
It's true.
Exactly. So if there's an ear to also hear too. Aye.
So
the
men
man will speak. People always say that if there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. So if there's a woman to listen, the man will speak.
Welcome to your all-in-one podcast show, where we speak to heal, to teach, to inform, and to educate. Get ready as we dive into today's episode. My name is Britney Fonki. You can call me Fonki Speaks, your favorite host. Welcome once more, ladies and gentlemen, to the All-in-One Podcast Show, where we speak to heal, to teach, to inform, and to educate. At this particular episode, there is a lot to talk about, and there is a lot to dig deep into. I got my guest who traveled far to just come here and tell us something which the world questions. We want to talk about men. I'm very worried about how men live in today's world, because us women, we question them a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest, Sir Hencho Dew. Hello, Sir Hencho.
Madam Fonki.
It's good to have you here. Thank you for honoring our invite.
Well, I couldn't resist the invite.
So how are you today?
The weather is awkward. It's not as hot as I thought, so...
It's rainy season.
Yeah, but I'm good.
Thank you so much. Actually traveled far. Like, tell us where you're from.
Okay, I'm from Bamenda.
Yes.
God's homeland.
That's miles.
Yeah.
Traveled miles. So Hencho is an embodiment of many things. He wears a lot of hats.
Okay.
So Hencho, tell us about you.
All right. Where should I start? First, birth names. Donny Herman Totse. I'm a junior parliamentarian. I'm a peace ambassador. I'm a branding expert, event organizer, co-founder of Event with Finesse, CEO, founder of Clean Face Branding Agency. So I'm an art therapist as well on some days. I run use hypotheses. Yeah, I think that's it. Summarily. Not to go into
Summarily.
details. Yeah.
Keyword. So how do you manage to do all these things? Like, how do you cope with everything you mentioned, and some that you did not mention? Music director,
okay,
music coordinator, a singer, everything. I mean, I'm really wowed. Like, how do you manage to do all these things?
I think firstly, or majorly, right? Not to be too spiritual, but yeah, I can only say that God gave me these talents and He knows how best to help me manage them.
Okay.
And all I try to do is be sincere and then show up every day at work like any other day.
Wow. I just love the fact that you laid the foundation for our conversation. You show up every day.
Yeah.
You show up every day. Is it like you show up because every day is good? But today we want to talk about, it's justice for men. Let's talk. Justice for men. See, men are going through a lot. So Hencho here is a therapist. We see men trying to mask a lot of feelings. And I'm really worried. And we see in today's world we have too many toxic men.
Yeah.
We have toxic men. We have men who are not expressive. We have men who cave, like what we're saying behind the scenes, and so many things. So, you say you show up every day. Is it like some days? Every day is good. As a man.
Trust me, instead, it will be on a where it depends on what good is, right? But if you mean easy, no day is an easy day for a man.
Okay.
And then no moment is easy. I think for women, it's a little bit fair for women because a moment alert can make you smile. For a man, a moment alert is, okay, what exactly am I supposed to do with this one? So it's a call for work. You get so.
Okay, so moment alerts don't make men smile.
No.
Oh.
They give us work. So even if you smile, it's because of that feeling. There's a dopamine that comes with money.
Okay.
You feel an increase, and then the next second you're like, okay,
I
have this, I have this, I have that.
But we don't have it.
Yes. Do you?
I don't.
Exactly. So a woman said, I didn't say women don't. A woman said so. So please.
All right. So on a constant, you wake up every day just because you push yourself to as a man.
Yeah.
I was watching a clip and I saw a little boy. They were asking him, like a lady was asking, a little boy, I think he should be 5 or 6 max. And a lady's asking him, how are you? His eyes are teary. And he laughs. I'm fine. But you are really seeing tears in his eyes.
Yeah.
What? I'm like, from a little age, a small child like that, he cannot express himself freely. Because the world has already sugarcoated, like made it like men don't have to express them. I don't know. Is it like a culture? Is it that men are born with it? I don't really, I don't get from a small age.
I don't know where to start with this because it might not be very comfortable for women to know. Yeah. But first, it's naturally or biologically, women bear much pain or more pain than men.
Okay.
Naturally, right? And then now the society or societal conduct have made it in such a way that a woman, it's becoming normal for her to express herself.
Okay.
Okay, now, for example, you see me start crying here. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Imagine your husband cries. I think you start... Exactly. It's
like,
first of all funny to picture.
Why is he crying?
Exactly.
Like, why? Like,
and I think this thing starts with how parents also grow people. Okay. Right? You grow your male kids like they have to be supermen. They don't have to feel. Hello.
And that's toxic.
Too toxic because now they grow up thinking it's abnormal for a man to show that he feels something. Right? So it's not like it's not normal for him to feel, but showing it is a taboo, especially here in Africa.
Oh, yes.
A man, it's one lion and step down the tire.
Jesus Christ.
So I'll not cry, Sha. I'll not cry here, but trust me, men go through just too much.
Too much. Let's talk about the mental health of men. Like, men, like depression is more common with women. You know, women feel more depressed. Okay. Women feel more left out. Okay. Women feel more rejected.
Oh, wow.
A lot, yeah. It's common to see. It doesn't even happen to men.
Oh, my God. Okay. So I'll use you for example, I'll be asking you questions so that you help your fellow women answer for us. You said women feel more depression.
Yes.
Well, first, just make sure that those who are following can understand context, right? Mental health is basically a state of wellness mentally for a person, be it male or female, right? That permits he or she to function normally and be at his or her best every day and every time. Now, mental health issues like depression, anxiety disorders, depression being the key one, it has to be at least 2 weeks consistently. If it's just a day, it's not depression, it's just fatigue, it's just tiredness, it's just stress. But for it to be called depression, it should be at least
2 weeks.
Intensively.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh.
Now, men go through this cycle maybe twice a month. That means every 2 weeks, which means every day we live depressed. Basically, the odds are more like that. Why? Because, depression, it grows. Yes. Right? If you can't stock it out, you. Exactly. Because, one, you are sick, you cannot show that you are sick. There's a stigma if you happen to show that you are even having that issue.
Yes.
And then even if you don't do it, it's killing you. If you say it, it kills you.
You see, the thing is, I'm sorry. I'm seeing how you are pained. Well, sorry.
No. It aches.
The problem now comes from us women. Mm-hmm. From our moms, our dads too. Yeah, African dads especially. Yeah. Well, I entered the bus and a small child, a guy, he was to enter the bus with the mom. Like, I think the child should be 1 or 2 years. So he hit his leg on the bus and then he fell. A man looked at him and said, na who man? He said, no, na man picking. Leave him woke up, he was strong. Na man picking life that's and I'm like, at a very tender age, the child is crying, but nobody pampers him. But if it's a lady, we'll carry the lady up. So it's from the African society too. Yeah. Men, fathers, and women who have also man up. We always like to say man up. Mm-hmm. And that's a problem to most men who always feel like that. So, Hencho, what can you say to us women? How can we also help men to open up to us, to be more expressive?
All right, maybe let me also start with the men. Mm-hmm. Firstly, being a Superman. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah, be Merlin. Say Merlin said be the air shock. You understand? Exactly. You need to open up. sometimes. You don't have it all figured out. Spider-Man with all the Spidey and everything, he still face problems. Jesus, please, I say, Jesus. Are we stronger than him? No, he was hungry. He showed he was hungry. He even cut, my God, I'm going to go inside Bible.
Go inside.
He was angry. He showed he was.
Yes.
He was frustrated. He showed he was. He was overwhelmed. And that is the point where men live every day. The point of you wake up and you are depressed. You just wake up into it. It doesn't need to be activated.
You wake up.
So you wake up with pressure, right? The pressure is, another day. Papa God, I know I pay the person. Papa God, how empty and go. Papa God, how orange. Papa God, a transport for. Small time, my mommy will call. So also now the women, if you have this into consideration, I mean, before you even label yourself, this person is human.
Yeah, before being a man.
Exactly, right? So the first thing is you need to create an atmosphere for which conversation can occur. Deep down within every single man, right? He or she, he wants to read it out. Every man wants to air out. Mm-hmm. But then they don't like the part where you make them feel like they have a problem. Okay. Because it plays down on their ego. That's the problem.
So we should not behave as if we know they have a problem.
Exactly. Generally, even in therapy, do not ask someone what is wrong. Because that's prejudice. You have already judged that this person has a problem. Right? Ask the person what's going on.
Oh, and they can easily talk.
Exactly. So if you come to a man and say, tell me what's up in your life now, he will want to talk. But if you start asking, you are looking moody. Yeah. Oh.
Now he will now tough it up.
Exactly, because he's like, hey, he feels I've been anger now. Because that's how they taught us. You cry, they say, you cry like gay Pekin. Hello, Jesus wept. Please, Jesus wept.
So you should also weep.
Exactly, but so I feel like it's not a construct to say these are the things a woman must do too. But I think one of the main things, right, it's having good communication skills. And the first communication skill is listening. Now, I read small of psychology, right? So psychologically, based on neuroscience, if a person has to air out to someone repeatedly for a long time, feelings will be developed. Oh. There will be more attraction to that person who listens than the person who is speaking.
Oh.
Right?
Wow.
Which is why, therapists face a lot of problems, because when you listen too much, people feel...
And they start loving the therapist.
Exactly. and it's against work ethics.
Oh
right?
my goodness.
Yeah, no. That is against work ethics. to date someone within session, it's totally against.
How can you date your patient?
You're joking, okay. We're not going to that today in the name of Jesus.
Thank you so much, Hencho. Yeah. I really love the fact that you're really dwelling deep on this. Us women, we just feel like men are too strong. Do you get? And women need to have the consciousness that men are also in fact, men are more weak than us. Is that the truth? Definitely. Men are babies. Mm-hmm. They need to be pampered.
People call us babies, so.
I heard also that when you call a man a baby, he starts behaving like a baby.
The question is...
And I heard the lady said, better call him my kid.
Let me just throw this out there, right? See, I know this is not a relationship discussion.
It's not, but it's okay.
But there are three things, right, a woman needs from a man. First is a father, second is a priest, and then a friend. Okay. The father provides and everything. That's where most girls end.
At father level.
Exactly. They have a priest. He has to be your backup spiritually and the rest. And then you have a friend, your party man. You guys can play. Not executive, not boss at home, right?
Yes.
Now, also, we as men, we need a mother. See, trust me. You can be a slave queen and they admire you, but they don't pay on your head for being a slave queen.
Oh.
They pay on your head for being a mother at home. So slay as you want to, please, but be a mom. You need to know how to keep the man.
Please just break it down by saying that being a mom here does not mean you have to act like mothers who shout at their children.
No get mommy vibes.
No, not the one that you be shouting at child.
No get Remy vibes, please. Not motherly vibes.
It's the light of pampering them.
Yes, you have to see. I mean, not an African parent first of all. A mom in terms of good construct, right? Should be someone that can easily be accessible. Okay. Someone that, because women are prophetic in nature, which means you can know when a man is not fine, even if he's smiling.
Deeper, sir.
But don't tell the man that you are not looking good because tell me that, no. You've judged him. That's prejudges. You shouldn't, right? But then just come to him. Prepare something nice. Say something. Share your story. And then just ask him, but what's up in your life too? He will talk. Create an atmosphere. And the man will talk. The woman will also want to listen.
It's true.
Exactly. So if there's an ear to also hear too. Aye.
So
the
men
men will speak. Abi, people always say that if there's a man to pray,
There's a
God to answer. So if there's a woman to listen, the man will speak.
Oh my God.
Yes,
That's
the woman will
Rema deep.
I think I can open a church after this.
Yes, you can.
I'm feeling a calling.
The call of God is evidence. Oh my God, this episode is so sweet. I just cannot get over it. I'm so women should be mothers.
Yes. But please, like we said, not mothers like shout, not African mothers.
Okay.
As well as men should not be African men. Be a human. Right? There's what we call empathy.
Yes.
Women easily know how to communicate that thing. But they don't just do it with men. I don't know why. Because they just feel like the man has it all figured out. Hello.
Well, it's because of the way the men come out. They always come out tough.
Okay.
So you come out so strong. Everything you want to talk, you just
like you know
I
it.
am man. You know
You
it
have it
all.
in control.
You have it. Or you have control and power.
All
So
right.
we cannot really exhibit the empathy with you.
Well, that's true.
You see, right? So
Which is
men,
why I advise, right? My fellow guys and men, please. You are human. You don't have it all figured out. See, I think one of the most blessed people that ever lived was Adam.
Okay.
Right? He had everything. Today you need to work for it. He had everything. Woman saving no pay bride price.
That's true.
You get so
The born is a work.
yes, everything was freely given to Adam, right? But the woman had to be added. Because when it comes to multitasking, when it comes to pressure,
A woman can
women can bear the pain, right? But the thing is tricky enough, right? We feel like men are better under pressure than women. It's a lie. The thing is, women show easily when they are feeling pressured,
It's true.
right? But in terms of management,
Women are gifted. That's their natural gift.
it gets
It's natural gift. A woman can be cooking. She's washing plates.
Yeah.
She's doing this one. She's doing this. Her hands and a different thing. But a man will always want to
exactly.
think to do a particular thing at a time.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for this because this is we are balancing up. Justice for men. Equally, we are teaching women something, right?
Yes.
Men are going through a lot. Women are also called to help these men to freely express themselves.
That's right.
We want men. We want soft men. No. See, we don't want Justina. We want some men. We don't want Justina. Like we want to talk and authoritarian. It's so authoritative. We don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So we want men. So say Hencho, in just few words. What is your advice to parents who are raising men?
Okay.
Just younger boys. Parents to parents.
Okay. Let me be humble now. I'm talking to parents, right? I watched my mom, who is really someone I love, right? There's one thing she told me when I was little. I didn't have muscles to work. Like, I'm not a person to do the physical manual labor like that. I'm more of the mental work person.
Yes.
Right? She identified that strength and didn't labor too much on the weakness. Yes. And that made me today.
Oh.
Is that she told me, so long as you can always bring back this your first position forever, fine. Keep doing that one. Because you're not the person that I need. Run and bring me cup. Go and buy me sword. I will just get tired. But then if I'm doing that same thing on a machine, trust me, it's my space, right? So I would like to first tell the mothers, especially because when it comes to parenting, the fathers play the role of support.
Yeah.
Right? But the women play the upbringing specifically, right? So on the side of the woman, please, mom, if you are still modern, mama, if you like the one that, you're elderly, small, please understand that your son will marry somebody in future. If you raise him up as lion, he does not want him lioness, and that's the truth. Yes, because lioness too get courage. He will need a pet, right? And then he cannot have that in today's society, which is why I think divorce is common, even with young people like us, right? So grow him up to understand, one, you are human. Secondly, it's okay to cry. But you are a man, which means you have to be in a position now to be able to build back strength. But first, cry. Cry. And tissue not the finish. Oh.
Cry.
Cry. If you need more tissues, we will give you.
Cry.
But whatever you must do, cry. Jesus wept.
Cry.
Mama, cry. They never tell us that Jesus shed tears. Jesus wept.
Take home message. Cry.
Cry.
Just cry.
But after crying, because at the end of the day, after weeping, today, we are celebrating him as Christ.
Yes.
That's the ability a man has. It's bouncing back.
Wow.
So cry, but bounce back. Yeah.
Powerful lesson. Cry, but bounce back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Hencho. I mean, you have really filled us up. I'm
pleasure.
touched. I laughed. I learned. I unlearned, and I'm relearning. Thank you so much for honoring our invite. We have something here for Sir Hencho.
Okay. Is it risky?
No, it's not. Okay. We have our question. Let's call it the magic session.
Okay.
You just pick any question here. If you like, you can pick 3. You just answer for us. You read it out loud, and then you tell us your answer.
Jesus rose on the phone. Okay.
You read it to the camera.
God, I beg.
God, I beg.
Okay. Okay, if you were to be an animal, which one will you be and why? Oh boy. Okay. I would have chosen something else that I used to have before, right? But I will go for an eagle. Okay, an animal.
Not a bird.
Not a bird. My God. My God. Okay, I'll go for a tortoise.
Okay, why?
They live probably longer than most animals. They are not very pacey, but they carry enough load for themselves. They are wise. They mark their territories better. So I prioritize knowledge and mastery over publicity.
Oh,
I go for a tortoise.
so reasonable. Very, very reasonable. Oh my God. I would at least expected that animal.
Yeah.
But that's on point. Thank you, Sir Hencho, for this particular one. I'm so happy you traveled far to come here.
It's a pleasure.
I pray you'll come back next time.
Amen.
Yes, let's talk more. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we see it here in the studio. It's been a very monumental one. It's been a learning one. It's been an insightful and in-depth one. I trust you learned a lot. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Share, comment, and also drop your like. It's been a phenomenal time. Thank you for staying glued to your cameras and your phones. Bye-bye. We hope you learned something new that will help you at one point in life. Please do us a favor by sharing this episode with your friends and follow us on all social media platforms as Britney Fonki. From us to you. See you in the next episode. Bye.